And we were talking earlier about the need for mothers and fathers and grandmas and grandpas to rise up. That doesn't always mean you're going to get the microphone. It just means you're going to be oak trees in the middle of movements where younger people actually look at you and go, "You're still doing it." We don't have to have moral failure. There's way too much.
Come
I mean,
on.
I'm like, come on, you guys.
Come on.
Enough. And there's grace. There's always, just to tell you just a quick thing, the thing that Bob Jones put in me, why I love Bob, is he saw everything. I mean, if Walt and I were having a spat, our phone would ring. And I remember the first time I went, "Hello," and it was Bob. And he goes, "I feel discord coming from your house." It became so normal that we'd get in a tiny little, "Well, I didn't say that." "Yes, you did." Our phone ring, and we'd be going, "I'm not getting it. You get it. I got it last time." And we knew. But this is the beauty. I never felt shame. I always felt loved. Just Jesus. It's just Jesus. And then he will do the rest. We're not the Holy Spirit. It has to be just Jesus. And we've got to change our language. And it doesn't mean that we dumb it down. It means just the Bible. It's just the Bible, and it needs to look like love. It's like when you have children and one of them is a mess and they come home. When you have children, you really do look like the mother and father in the the parable. But most people say this isn't about the parable. This is about the lost son. It's really about the good father. And we've got to do this. This is who we are as mothers and fathers. And I was say one more thing, because if we don't stand up, and again, everybody thinks standing up is, "Oh, I get the mic now." No, most of the time it means you don't get it. You just stand and love and give out hugs and say, "Let's do coffee." That's what it means. And you get an eternal reward. But if we don't stand up, there is a narcissistic, bullying spirit that looks like, "Hey, I'm the father. I'm gonna mentor you," and it is cruel, and it is abusive.
Yeah.
And if the true moms and dads, and this is how you know, if like, "Well, I hope that's not me," to even say that means it's not you. But literally, I'm seeing it everywhere, and I'm seeing the devastation of it. And you know what settles the issue is when the true moms and dads stands up and says, "Hey, I'm gonna come over for coffee." "So you blew it." "Hey, come over for coffee. I'm gonna love you." It's Bob Jones calling me, going, what are you doing? I think you can turn that off and you're gonna be okay. But it's loving. Do we let sin? No, we do address it. But as a mom and dad, like, I love you. I'm going to be with you. I'm going to support you. I'm going to love you. I'm going to see you through any failure. But we've got to have the love of Christ. And it is time for moms and dads.